as you can see, we are here in Pakwash. It's a village in Uganda. I mean, Pakwash is a district, but right now I'm in a village called, as you know, it's called Nyochi. Yes. So I have some people right there with me, as you can see. So, yes. Hello, guys. Say hello. So this is Pakwash the World, as I said, as a channel. Please.
Please don't steal.
Yes, yes. Today, as we are going to talk about corruption according to the understanding of teenagers. Here, right with me, we have Cindy. Yes, Cindy, say hello.
Names I'm called Cindy.
Louder, please.
Hello guys, I'm called Jobensa. So what is wrong with you?
My name is Hi guys, say hello.
So we are talking, since mainly we are talking about corruption according to understanding of teenagers. So here, yes, guys, my name is Kisa Rachel, and we are here to talk about corruption according to the teenagers. So what we all mean, corruption. So I would like to invite this one, Jordan, to first give some little view about corruption. So Jordan, what do you say about corruption?
Yes, I introduced a different name. I said I'm called Jobensa. Yeah, it was derived from the name called Jordan. It has a different meaning. So she has asked me to explain a little bit on what corruption is. Corruption means taking public service or public property, you convert it into one person, you use it alone. That is corruption. When you use public services for anything that belongs to the public, you use it alone as personal. In that way, you are doing what is called corruption. So, Rachel, that's brief I know about corruption.
Yeah. So corruption is all about, it's mainly according to the way someone understands it. But what it doesn't favor the society. But though everything with a disadvantage should have its advantage. Things that favors, like it will favor you personally, but in reality, it doesn't. Because if you are to take something which was supposed to be used publicly and you take it as your personal thing, you know what happens, what it means. It means really it's not playing its role. It was supposed to be
misunderstandings and
yeah.
Separate.
So I would like to say, as me talking, I'll be acting as a MP. Then this one, yes, what are you acting as?
A student.
A student, right?
Yes.
So Cindy, what are you going to talk about?
You're so far. Just leave that place. As a student, and these are going to be as people. They are inspiring to become MPs of the future. So they'll be answering some of the questions and relating to what is happening to the society right now. So Rachel, go ahead with what you've been saying.
So this is a student. I believe you studied SST in primary and history in secondary.
Yeah, I still remember them, but not that now because school days passed a long time.
Guys, can you imagine? Can you imagine? He's still a student and he's telling us he can't imagine.
schools. I know when I say like that, you're going to be asking things. Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
because you still learn, right? Do you still do history?
Yeah.
And then how comes you don't remember?
It is not important.
What do you mean it's not important?
It is okay. Okay, bring out the question.
So what I'm trying to ask is, as an MP, what role am I supposed to play to make me a good leader?
Yeah, for you to be a
According
good
to your
leader, for you to be a good leader, first of all, you have to coordinate with your people. The people you're heading them, the people you're presenting to the parliament, you have to coordinate with them.
What if
When
they
there is
cannot
a challenge, when there is a challenge and it is raised up to your level, you have to make sure it is channeled in the right way.
It's channeled.
You
in
should
the
not
right
dodge
way.
things. Yes, don't be panicking. You go there, you bring us information. Yeah, we reported this and nothing has been done. When actually you're not doing it, you may be telling us you're reaching parliament because you know the people in the village, the people you're leaving behind, are not following you to confirm.
Oh,
So
really?
you'll be doing that kind of yes.
So you say that you have to handle that challenge in a proper way.
Yeah.
So can I ask you something as a
Yes.
student? You've been at home, right, with your parents.
Yeah.
So one day, as your parent tries to discipline you, like you did something really wrong, and you know, obviously they're going to give you something, like they're going to beat you, and you know, ways of punishing. Can you please first tell,
At what age?
young, as in between 12, like they are coming downwards?
Yeah, there I know the kind of indiscipline, the kind of behaviors I portray while at that age are these that someone fears bathing. You always try to dodge garden. You dodge homeworks. Yeah, you dodge things. These domestic things you have to do at home. These home chores. You dodge them.
where others enter under the deckers?
Yes, you see, when it is in the morning, when you have to go in the garden, find other people leaving their beds, going down there to hide, knowing that they may be taken to the garden. Now, when you do such things, as a parent in the village, you may either be punished in a way that they don't give you lunch. Before you sit for lunch, you are first caned or you're first
So you used to miss
allocated
lunch?
less. Me, I used not to miss lunch. Me, haha, it is.
So for you used to
How
eat
sure are you that I
throughout.
was very stubborn when I was still in that age?
So how did you come to know them and yet you don't do them?
Hello, don't have friends.
Eh.
Don't I have friends?
Now how did you used to see those friends without?
They used to tell me when they could miss lunch, they know very well when they could go for lunch, they would receive the cane. So they could also miss lunch, time for supper. Before that, they could cane them during bathing because you could not sleep without bathing. So they could
So
trap them.
you
during
had the
that
kind
time.
of friends that would not like bathing at all.
And they
It
say
does
that
not mean up now they don't bathe.
No,
Same
you
bad.
had.
they say that.
Same bad.
Yeah.
So that
let it
means
be
also
like
you
that.
among
also-
them, you did those.
Do I even look like someone not bathe? Hello. That is not the point.
Okay, back to our topic. As we're still talking about ways of handling the challenges, how you go. By the way, this is Pakwash the World, right here in Pakwash, Uganda, Africa. So we like to say that please, if you are new, subscribe please. And if you've already subscribed, we thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wait, say thank you in our language.
Wafoyo, sana.
Sana sana. So sana sana is very very much. Yeah, as we are still talking about. So you are student. I think you know all what they're supposed to do. But as me, what I look at and then I say, yeah, corruption is really serious. How? Like for example, when you say that they give a certain money, like we are I can say to be an MP, it's not like all of them are corrupt, but some of them represent, of course, the many. And I can't say that there is no one in our office who never did corruption. How? Even a small penny that you use for your personal beneficial when it was supposed to be for public, you misuse it and do with it your personal things. That's already corruption. So my dear, first look at yourself. What? So we like to ask baby Cindy. Cindy, how do you say about corruption? Cindy, corruption. As you represent an MP, what do you say about corruption? Have you ever, like, did you also participate in any?
Not yet. I've not participated in any corruption.
Really?
I've not yet.
How should I?
Those days I could follow you in your primary schools, clearing cases of you disturbing your fellows with their foodstuffs. Wasn't that corruption? You deceived them time for buying and you...
Oh, that one I remember, but that one I did because I was I wanted. Okay, I was lacking. So I needed for myself so that I made.
So that's silly.
So
Guys, can you imagine? This one used something that was supposed to be used for public usage, like she used it for her own beneficial, but she's telling us here right now that she forgot that it was part of corruption. Can you believe that? If you know it is like, if you can support her, say yes, and we deal with it. So, my dear, so I think corruption also, according to me, is the way you got it. As in, you can't just go and ahead and do corruption. Of course, sometimes you do it because of like love for money in future when you're grown up. But in most cases, some people are groomed in a way that they can't, like they're too addicted to money. Like, what can you say? Like they can't see money go off their hands. That's
They
what
don't
it
feel
means.
okay without money.
So it means that also what determines that is the way you are groomed in your different homes. So as Cindy was saying that she used a certain money because she needed it and it wasn't hers, she didn't ask for permission.
That is
So
how it
you are
develops.
still young at school. So slowly by slowly, you're going to be a big what? Really?
Become a big
You're going to
very
be-
corrupt leader, a very corrupt politician. This one here should not be given time.
Can you imagine Cindy saying that since she used the money, slowly by slowly in future, she's going to be a very good and big. Yes, please.
We got one comment here.
Yeah.
So this person saying Igor, Abdul, Chanel, MJK.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, friend from Indonesia.
Yes, our friends in Indonesia. That should be
Thank you
India.
very much
Thank you
for
very much for
commenting.
commenting.
Abdul, Chanel, MJK, Igor. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
So we can continue now.
Yes, Cindy. How can you be corrupt and you say you're really? Of course, most cases.
People change.
For example, guys, let me just pick a grass. Let me just pick a random grass. Here, if I'm to give you this grass, you as a person that get this and use it for pricking your eyes, can you do that? Of course you can't, because you know your eyes are very important. That's why you see this one is wearing this for protecting his eyes. Now, this just is the same as the way that you say that you know you're bad, but you can't accept the fact that you're going to be something. Like you see my sister, just really now.
The same person. Abdul, Chanel, MJK, Igor. Hello.
Hi.
Abdul, Chanel, MJK message retracted.
Yes, please. Pardon.
Abdul, Chanel, MJK message retracted.
Oh, dear. I think that's when we got it, of course. So we can go on. Anyway, thank you for watching wherever you are. You're in India, I think. Yes, please. Yes.
I want to tell you out something. I don't know if you have ever confirmed the truth that everything you do, whether it being good or bad, it's for yourself. For you yourself, the person who does
So
it.
if you do corruption, it's also for you yourself.
You yourself.
Abdul, Chanel, MJK, Pakwash 2. You, Africa.
Yeah, we are in Pakwash,
We are in Pakwash.
Africa. Actually, we are in the yes, sir.
Not that.
We're in the northern part of Uganda. So hello, thank you very much. Yes, please, brother.
Have you ever confirmed that? Everything you do, be it good or bad, is for yourself.
It's for yourself.
Yeah.
How?
I have a story. When I was in P3,
Mhm.
a certain school, deep somewhere.
In the village.
Yeah. Those days we had a certain man. He used not to behave well. He used to behave like someone that was not properly in the brain. Yes, everyone, actually all the students, all the pupils loved him. Everyone could stay close to him. Now what he could say was this: everything you do it for yourself, whether it is good or bad, do it for yourself. And also pupils would also respond for yourself like that, for yourself like that. So there was a day, a woman that could sell stuffs at that school tried poisoning that man.
What is that stuff you're talking about? Sorry.
Cassava, deep fried cassava with the, how do they call it?
Longe.
Food colors.
They call it
In our local language it is?
Longe.
Repeat it again.
Longe.
Yes, it is called the long in our language. When that woman poisoned this man, everything for yourself. He gave that man 2 pieces of cassava longe. When he gave that man, since that man was used to all the any people in that compound, as he was moving, before he could even have a bite to eat, that woman's son begged this man, everything you do is for yourself. Hey, give me that cassava. He gave that boy. So when he gave him, since that boy was angry, before this man could even remove the second piece, that boy was done with the first piece. He added him the second one. Then when that boy sat down, on top of taking water, because when you're hungry, you have to take something, then you take water, you feel yourself. Yes, I've eaten something. Now, when that boy sat like this and started complaining, of course, the man had gone now. This woman came. Now, your son is complaining of the stomach. He asked, what did you eat? I ate some 2 pieces of cassava from the other man who says everything you do is for yourself, whether it being good or bad, for yourself. This woman sat down and started crying, I've killed my son. Why? He poisoned. He thought he was poisoning the other man. In the other way around, he poisoned his son, her son. So everything you do is for yourself, be it good or bad, for yourself. You do corruption in our district, eh? You steal our nets, you give us few nets, the rest you take at your home. You're doing it for yourself. If you know you're going to benefit, yes, but you're hurting this subject. Your people are going to be hurted.
So Cindy, you sold for yourself, right? And if they are supposed to
It is
beat,
for
they
yourself.
would have beaten you, right?
Yeah.
And you can't.
When you steal, you steal for yourself. When you succeed in that way, you do for yourself. So corruption, our president says, steal and they should not get you.
Okay.
Is he right to say that? Because the thieves also pray God to help them succeed in their mission. And Christians go ahead praying God, give them health, give them things, properties. They should live a good life. See, so this life is just, this world is just like that. Christ in the middle. You see?
I see. So what I would like to say is, these guys, if you are to get them, as in you get them, what would be the best punishment to them?
Yeah, these corrupt human beings, I think it is just because of the greed to have very many resources. You know, when you are greedy of having something that is not right, not in the right way, you will always fail to manage it. Like all those people, most of those people that do corruption nowadays, when you follow them slowly, you find that they just waste those resources. Instead of giving to the real people, they go ahead wasting them. They do it in their own ways. They end up not succeeding well. Because after doing something wrong in the society, you always move fearful. You'll be fearing people, fearing things. It limits your life. So corruption is generally not okay. It is not okay.
So according to you, can even forgive them and say, please become a Christian and Muslim. Have faith and...
Yeah, you just know Lord Jesus. Know your Christ. Know who your superior is. And you do the needful.
Wet noodles. I agree to this guy speaking. Abdul Channel MJK. Success. Selalu. Yeah, friend.
So,
Success, Selalo, you know what we are saying? Yeah, it is true. We speak actual facts around things because you speak what you see, you speak what you know. Corruption is even up to school level, where you are everywhere. There are things.
The bank, hello.
I must not talk about certain things like religion. Allow me not touch anything there because we have all been created by God. So I will talk. We have all been created by God. He's the one who gives us life, health, everything. But we, the human beings, being protected, given life by Lord Jesus, we do the things in the other way around. We use the name of Jesus, we use the name of God to make our things done. You see, you bring something, you relate it with the God, Lord Jesus, you relate it with salvation, you relate it with anything concerning Christ, and your goal reaches. You see?
Abdul Channel MJK. Wet noodles. Hi, friend.
hello.
Abdul Channel MJK. They've given you a cup of tea to take.
Yeah, I received that cup in the name of Jesus.
Now, Jordan, as you as a person, as a student, which kind of advice can you advise us, people who are planning to become MPs
Oh, first,
to
hold
avoid
on there.
corruption?
But do you accept with me that, do you accept and believe with me that there is also corruption here at school? I mean home, in the home level.
Corruption here? I may say yes, but since you say it is there, first tell me, prove it. Give me some points to prove it right.
Of course, I can say yes. For example, when they cook tea, right? Tea at home, and then like now, there's some little sugar left for only your father. Your father's rules. They do what, as you know how they always do it here in Africa. And then you go sneak into there, get that sugar, pour it, add it to your tea, mix in this escort and eat it on top of you.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is that?
A friend did it just today morning. That is still corruption, and it is a very bad way. Should not continue. That is a very wrong thing.
Today.
Yeah, today morning. So, because of corruption, I'm going to tell you this slogan, this theory of mine, written by Jobensa. Jobensa's theory states that people fracture themselves due to the greed to dominate the world. Am I right to say that? Am I right to write that theory as being my own, my personal theory?
Prove yourself.
People fracture themselves due to the greed to dominate the world. Had it not been because of that, we are having different denominations in this country, in this world. But do they unite? Do they unite? At what extent? When you go to the Catholic, you go to the Catholics and the Protestants, they meet not all that uniformly. When they meet, they will never form miscible liquids. See, they just bring out distinct layers. When I think of the chemistry in our classes those days back, sometimes it is right. So when you're greed of something, being greedy will always make you create enemies with your friends, because you think like, when I befriend this person, he will do this for me, he will be ahead of me, which is not right. So corruption is very wrong. Corruption is very bad. Let us all have same heart of forgiveness. You think that someone has this, you also bring a different plan on it, and you want to always be on top. Just from anywhere, from nowhere, just come in front. Hello. This one.
Rahul. Padavi. Hi.
Hello.
But
Nice to see you watching our video. Tonight we are here.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
hit the like button so that every time we post a video, you're ever there to vibe with us. So guys, this is Pakwash to the World. We're coming up from Pakwash, Uganda, Africa. So this evening, as we were saying, we are talking about corruption according to the understanding of teenagers. So this guy might look big, but actually he's below 17. And this one, just don't ask me. So let's go on. But yes.
Wet noodles. Wish I could visit this beautiful country.
Yeah.
You can visit, by the way.
Yeah, this is Uganda.
Let me first try to talk about bit of our country since you want to visit it. Right here, we are near Lake Albert. Just guess what? So
Explain, tell them.
we are near Lake Victoria. We are near the park, the national park. We have here Mashishon Falls. Just know we have a lot.
We got good resources in our country, and God blessed us with very many good things. Very many resources. As
Abundant
He's trying to
sunshine. Just know we have a lot of fruits, a lot of what come. We are able to. We are going to be very glad to host you. Yes, please. Are you there?
Species D254. Hello, host. Hello.
Hi.
Species D254. Just a smile, eh?
Nice, man.
So,
You can smile.
Rahul Padavi. My name is Sihahul Padavi. Adavazi Basa Munda. Rahul Padavi. What's your name? Everyone, what's your name?
My name is Kisarete Akwanya, and we have
Akwanya Jordan Jobensa.
then
Akwanya Cindy Rebecca Kuno.
Yeah.
Akwanya Josephine.
Akwanya Josephine. Yes, the one and only.
Awar Esther.
Akwanya. So here we are together, young kids, trying to talk about corruption. So guys, it's okay for you to ask anything you want us to answer, so that it is, so long as it is in our bracket age, right?
Yeah. Ask
So,
anything. It
ask
can come from
anything.
different
It
topics
can
as
come
long as
from
it's our bracket.
anywhere,
You can
so that
answer
it
it.
is in our.
Abdul Channel, MJK Rahul. Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hi.
Tom Kuni. Hello.
Hi.
Rahul Padavi, Oakright.
We got you. Yes.
Yeah, we got it.
So what
That,
were-
right?
Yeah.
Well,
You got her. So yeah, we are taking her story that we got you. Now what were we talking about? Yeah, we were still talking about our environment. Besides, we have should I even talk about rain? We have any kind, like every kind of period. Like here, we can have a time whereby you find in most of the neighborhoods, everyone, almost everyone, so long as you're okay, you can get out and sleep outside. You have no problem there.
Abdul Channel MJK giving high to Spicy D 120 254. I think you have picked that one.
Yeah.
So we got Tom Kuni. Where are you guys from?
We are here in a village, but the village is in Pakwash district, whereby Pakwash district is in Uganda, in Africa. Yeah, you got this right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Abdul Channel MJK. Tom Kuni. Hi. That one is wishing hi to Tom.
Okay.
So we got a new friend here, Frank. The Pakwash community are among the best people I have ever seen.
Thank you.
May
From-
God bless you.
thank you very much.
From Boston. Don't think USA is perfect. The corruption in government is incredible. I wish we had your values and characters.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, you're right. Because mostly you find the corruption is about is in the leadership. Leadership. Instead of them giving good services to the natives, you find themselves using the services they're supposed to provide to the natives for themselves, making the economy really, something that I can't describe.
Yes,
So you're
yes,
right
yes,
about
yes.
that.
Abdul Channel MJK is trying to thank Frank in our local language.
Okay.
Apoyo sana sana. Then
Wapoe ukaneno.
wet noodles. Im from Norway. How much does it cost to visit you guys, if
Yeah.
possible, in the future?
Here in Uganda, actually, me personally, I've never gone abroad, so I don't think I might be in the right position to tell you.
brackets, some questions are okay, but when when you're teacher in P5,
Have
when
not
you
yet
bring
gone
questions
abroad.
that should be asked for.
No, I think this
Singapore
person
students.
is right. Absolutely right. You're right to ask
You're
us,
right, yeah.
but as for me, it's okay. You can just write that. If you can give me 2 minutes to ask. You said you're from
No,
Norway.
Norway.
2 minutes,
So
go
you-
for research.
I go for research and I come back.
come back.
Or you choose to go to Google. Just know Uganda is in Africa, and if you come to Uganda, you have to travel in Pakwash. Pakwash is really the best place of all.
Tom Kuni. Hello to Uganda from Australia.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So
Abdul-
go research. Norway.
Norway.
Yeah.
I got you.
Abdul Channel MJK. Tom Kuni from Indonesia. Rahul Padavi. What's up, Africa?
That's cool. Yeah.
Tom Kuni. I think someone keep blocking the microphone a little bit, meaning you guys are not loud enough. You have to, the volume. Mhm. So we can continue with our.
We can continue.
Mhm.
Yeah, there was something that happened in our village that got me so pleased with it, and I failed to understand. Some years back, it was time for election. These things of election at the low level, LC1 local government, LC1 local council 1, LC chairperson 1 of the village was elected. Out of the candidates that contested for that post, there were 3. Out of them, it happened to be one woman that was at the level of P6 past periods, and other men were okay. But what challenged them, they didn't have proper places like families, like a house, a homestead that someone comes out from every morning. And it happened that that woman outcompeted them, won them. in that election. Then the challenge came. Those people had the brain, had the real experience of leadership, and the woman didn't have. And up now she's managing. She had to get all those people that messed up and brought them into her cabinet, and now they have formed a very good leadership. So I can even say that leadership is sometimes something that you gain it as you grow on with life. It may call for your confidence and courage. You should be courageous enough. You should be someone who seeks to know for something and one who does not spare things. You should always be ready for anything that comes out. So I'm pleased. I'm surprised he's even working well and she's almost leaving for the next level. So we thank God for that. I don't know how it is in your areas, in your countries. I don't know how leadership are. But anyway, we still remain the same.
So I'm back, not with the exact answer, but I can say that the answer was it depends on your airline ticket, like the because I can't say that it's like such and such because we have never flown to that country or that place, so it's hard. Though you can go there and Google, it's there. You can get.
Yeah, you can Google and confirm the right.
So we got a visitor here.
Yes, please.
Rajesh, speech time.
Speech time.
Yeah. Abdul Chanel, MJK. Rajesh, speech. Hello, friend.
Hello.
But hello, Rajesh. Where are you coming from?
So Rajesh, you can tell our viewer or us where you're coming from.
Tell us where you're coming from.
So Rajesh is just like Rachel. You know that. So did they mention anything like Jovensa? Now you can see.
So what does it mean? What are you trying to mean?
Our names are kind of similar.
So your names are kind of similar.
Yes.
So what does it mean?
It means like.
Are you also
At
coming
least.
from where that person is?
Obviously, I'll go. Just now, I'm going to be there.
Oh.
In
So-
fact, we got one connection from him. He will connect you, right? Then you also flow.
Not there, not there.
These people.
So it's okay. So as we are still talking, so yeah, in like the way according to my understanding, what determines the economy of a country is the leaders, the behaviors, their character traits. If they are like poor in terms of their leadership, obviously you know what happens because they are the ones to talk with the natives and say that guys, this is the way we do it. That's the way we should be. We should have this kind of unity, and we should be like help others do this, let's do that, and they create market for the natives, the business, the entrepreneurs. That's what if they cooperate and come together, they do the right things at the right time when it is really needed, and they support themselves. Just know they can really make the best country of all. But unfortunately, most leaders have the greed of money. They can't let go. And you find in many offices, someone is old, beyond her age, but the person is still there in the office. What is that person trying to say? So that you're going to talk about that. Being very old, but you don't want to leave the office. Yes, please.
Wet noodles. I gonna look it up. I just love how kind you guys are.
Thank you very much.
Great vibes and pure hearts.
Thank you, of course.
Yeah, indeed.
We should.
All what we're saying is from heart. We say what we see. Yeah, we speak what we see.
What you observe.
Yes, what you observe, real environment, what we see, we bring them out.
Of course, it's really painful to see someone suffering when you can really, you're in the right position to help. That's
But
why.
sometimes you are saying you can see someone suffering when you help. It's the other way around. When you help someone that was really suffering, it may turn against you again. Why? Sometimes I use these local machines. For example, I'm a rider going somewhere. Happen to find an old mama or a child just like that walking on the way. Then I happen to help that person. On our way, we get an accident. Don't you think I'll be made to pay and cater for everything?
Yeah, that's right. But in a certain way, you know that you didn't intend to.
Yeah.
Even though people judge you that way, God is the main judge. So He will know that, oh, my son tried his level best, though it didn't go the other way you expected. So I don't think I should be the one to blame. If I was the one, if it was my mom, God forbid, I would say it's okay, brother, you tried your level best, but let me try and get. Now it will be you to think of it. You can say, yeah, really, I tried to do that, not intending to do this, but it turned way around to bring this to me. If you have something, you can say, oh, my sister, have this to help your mom. Yeah, I'll be proud of that, and then I accept. But those ones, I can say, not everyone understand the same way, so we understand differently. Those ones that the other side, understanding the other side, the north, the south, they'll say, oh, you did this to my mother, what. According to them, I can't force sometimes understanding to them. Because someone can say, you can take a dog, you can take a goat to drink water, but you can't force it to drink it. You drink it and swallow it.
Adul official. This is a new visitor, eh?
Yes.
Assalamu.
Welcome.
Assalamu alaikum. Friend in Indonesia.
Alaikum salam.
Abdul Channel MJK. Just, I think, he's trying to show us that he's a YouTuber also.
Oh. Thank you very much for following us. We really appreciate. This is Pakwash the World, right here in Pakwash, Uganda, Africa.
Here, Spice D 254 showing us that she's so happy,
Thank you.
Yeah.
We are happy too that you're there watching us. from
Adult
wherever you
official Spice D 254. Hi friend.
are. Hello. Yes, friend.
Hi.
You're almost going to be Fred.
You wanna change my name to Fred right now?
No, just Brenda. So you find it that you can't just force someone to understand, and yet you create a favorable condition for the person to understand. You try to simplify the terms, but you find someone failing to understand, because the real sense, as I said, you can take a goat at the riverside or where the water is, you take it to drink. You can even push the head down, but you can't force it to take in water. So I can't force someone to understand what I'm trying to mean. You get it? But in the
Yes.
real sense is you did intend to. So there's no way I'm going to force you to fail.
Can you guys give me some of the reasons why you think some people, more especially leaders or presidents, fear to leave their positions
Obviously.
when time reaches, when that time comes? They
Yeah.
fear to leave that position.
Yeah.
Why?
Cindy, what do you have about that?
They fear to be like, to go back in the lower stages. They want to be in the same post.
In terms of what?
Like, let me say, they don't want to be like the commoners.
They want to just gain that, they should just remain
To be in
popular.
powers, yes, to be in the powers.
What does it mean? When actually they have everything, all resources, they are known everywhere. I would in other way say that when someone leaves all the things of leadership, you get freedom. You get freedom. You be living independently.
Yeah, besides that, my brother and sister, this is obvious. Like, let me tell you, you have the money, you're sent to help certain community, and those people in that community know that so and so, our leader, gave it to this lower leader to do this and this for us. That would help them, and you take that money, use it for your beneficial activities. Now you are a leader, right? Because of the position you're in, they won't manage to attack you. You're there, yeah, you're bossing there, because you're in you're in that area. You have enough guards, the security, the governments will be there to protect you. Everything is there smooth for you. But now it comes a time while you are old, not even old. You're supposed to get out of that post now. Don't you think that if you're to get out, those guys you used to punish, as in take away their things, something that belongs to them, won't they attack you? I think that's most of why people are retired, but they don't want to leave the office. Not only because of money, because money, they have done a lot of corruption, of course. They have a lot, of course, but they fear the attack from many people. Because you see, in most cases, if someone left a certain post and the person has reached, they must move away from that area, running away from
I
that.
don't know why people have failed to think this. Have this in mind. You leave your home, you go somewhere, you're going to be working with very many people. You'll be heading them, be ruling them, guiding them into everything. And you have rights, you have powers over their resources and everything. You still have that mind and heart of killing some people. Now, you know better they have families, and you too might be having your families, and you love them in the needed way, in the exact way a parent or a leader should behave. The head of the family should behave, and you go on again destroying other people's lives and properties. How do you feel for those? How should that person feel?
That's why
Should it be that maybe those people are created differently, or it is the way they are raised, or maybe the situation, the conditions they went through makes them do that?
That's why I might say greed makes some of life and it limits their understanding. Because you used to think and feel the pain someone near you would feel, but when you get that extent of being in a certain post, using people's money, you get that greed and you forget about the making you blind. Guys, look at that.
Here, Abdul Shannon MJK. MJK. Adul official channel Kutu friend. That one in India.
Kutu feed.
Yeah. What do you understand by that?
Yes, guys, you know Kutu feed.
Maybe if I
Sometimes,
simplify
some days back, I could dream that I'm having Indian friends, but they could tell me such words, but I could not remember what. So I cannot explain it right
So
now.
you may request them
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
to
yes,
explain
yes,
it
that's the
better.
right thing.
So do you mean that you're going back to sleep and
So
you
when
dream of
when I sleep, I may again dream a different thing. I may dream that we are going for mangoes, so you find it
With
may
the
be
Indian
difficult
friends.
from Indian friends.
you're going
This
with
time.
mangoes?
Yes, we may be going for mangoes with those Indian friends.
But then we have to go and also do that.
But will
Try
they
to
tell
come
me?
and see the mango.
No, they'll forget.
Yeah, it will be difficult. So help us explain it for us.
Frank is saying, here the saying is, power corrupts, absolute power. Power corrupts absolutely. Did you understand?
Power corrupts power, absolutely.
Without power, you don't do corruption. An ordinary man from here will never go into the office of the LOC5 to start asking, "Hey, sir, what is your plan for this and this?" Never, not happen. You must first have some power, then you do corruption at that level of yours. Without powers, you don't. So, yeah, you're right.
Frank, money, power, social status is too tempting to give up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you feel like you're going to a level,
You
a lower
actually
level.
lower your grade to an extent of now nobody. You've been neglected by even a common person, a common child in the street. Just sees you and says, "Oh, this
So
is
that
one."
can give the answer to the other one.
Yeah.
Gives the answer to the question of the other one. So according to you, do you dream of becoming one or
Becoming a leader.
of course?
Yeah, because when I'm seeing a challenge, and as God is still giving me life and health with the little knowledge I'm acquiring from different schools I'm going to, I can say yes because no one knows the future. How do you know? What if I become the future? I may change things. What if I become a leader? I may channel things in the right way and everyone appreciates. Or I don't know. I don't pray for it for me to become a leader and I again follow that line of corruption
But are you
because
sure?
it is bad.
Are you sure you're not going to be taken up by money and
By
forget
the
about your
money.
dreams? Before?
Money.
Mm-hmm.
You see, when you start a journey, when you're going somewhere, you don't think of accidents, you don't think of snakes that pass on the way.
But accidents come.
Yes, you know, but you should know it in brain that when you're going somewhere, before you reach your destination, you might either get an accident or even you get breakdowns, your machines break down, so that things are there. So I also don't know, as I'm still going with my life, if things change on the way.
So you have a probability of also being corrupt.
No,
Those are risks in business.
those are risks. Yeah, those are
Yes.
risks in business.
We the entrepreneur, we know those terms.
Yeah, in business there are risks.
They are risks, so you need to be with your eyes.
In this world, be with your eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I get it? Right?
Everything
Somehow
you
you're
see,
supporting
first interpret before you react, before even
You
answer
are like
anything.
also someone supporting the corruption.
Yes.
We are not
Because
supporting
it's a
you.
risk.
There are risks in
You see,
business.
there are risks, but don't
So, I
always
mean,
rely on
No,
that one.
Let me first try and explain for you in business.
Yeah.
It's a situation whereby a business might be undertaken and what? Oh, no, it's a situation by which lowers the ability of successfulness in a business. So that risk a situation. You also want it to happen in your leadership. Then it will lower you down. By lowering you down, it means you're going to, of course, lower
What some leaders do say and also say, government is not meant
I want
for
to
one
learn
person. And I will not be the first person to be the leader. Eh? You know very well.
I understand.
I will not be the first person. I don't know if I will be the youngest leader or the oldest. See, the most active side, I don't know.
But there is also a word saying that one by one makes a band. So you're one of them, another person also be one, then you get to be band.
One strong leader, right? Plus another strong leader.
One by one makes a band.
Yes, I'm going to be a strong leader, not a corrupt.
No,
person.
you talked about risk.
It's
Are
not
there no
about
risks?
risk, and you say that you are not the first one.
Now you're taking us types of risks. No, just let it be risk. Because we are talking about entrepreneurship and history here.
You're combining.
You know, those are also another thing. Like when you put water and cooking oil, if you mix them, when they stabilize and become different two things,
Yeah,
filtration.
this is the world we are in.
Uh-huh.
This is the world we are in.
So you also sometimes agree with them.
Let me tell you, a witch doctor, if he or she feels that he's not performing his things right, he also goes to Christ and prays, Lord Jesus, help me. But when this old person, this ordinary person goes to him or her, he goes for his shrines, calls his spirits and calls. So superior remains superior. You should remain with your heart. Though you're going to get risks, know what you're there for. Know what you must do as a leader. You should correct where necessary. Remain with your goal.
So guys, thank you very much. As for today, we're talking about corruption as we're talking about right now. You can listen. So for me, as I said, somehow acting as an MP and this one as a learner, school learner. That's why he was speaking most of them because he's still in school. The person who recently learned or is still learning about SST or let me talk about, is it history or SST? You're still learning about history. So in history, they mostly talk about those things. They talk about the creation of man, the development, and those things of leadership. Of course, it should be known. That's why we, the MPs, we want to get more information from the fresh learners so that we can get to know more. So, as I still say, this is Pakwash the World. The channel is Pakwash the World. We are here in Uganda, Africa. Just a little bit talking, as we say. So, please, thank you very much for watching, following us. Now, please, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and hit on the like button so that every time we post a video, you're there to vibe with us. And if you have subscribed, thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless you.
Any last word?
In the name of Allah. Any last word, sister?
No? What do you have to say?
It is true. Back to the slogan. People fracture themselves due to the greed to dominate the world. It starts with a single step. Today you pick your friend's pen. Tomorrow you pick a set. Next time you go to the t-shirt. Like that. The next 2 weeks you go for all these books. You deterrorize. You see? I don't even know how I should explain it. You intoxicate things there. You mix up things. You mix up life. You create things difficult for others. But this world is not a vanguard. You must not do things as you will. Okay? We got this world here. We should not spoil them. The new generations must also come to just instead build them. We're in Africa, blessed with the vegetations and animals. We need to keep them. Some species must not be destroyed, so that the new generations also come and see them. Now, if you're so corrupt, you go and take things for your own personal usage. It is not okay.
So the phone got high temperature, so it get just so sorry for that.
Frank had said, you lead and teach by example. Children learn this from what they see and experience. Good boy. Net Noodles. Have a great day all.
Thank you very much. As you said, we learn and see what happens. Experiences is the best teacher, always they say. So as we said, you are studying, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be one. But please don't be the other ones.
No, I won't do that. I won't do that corruption.
So we like to say, all in all, we say corruption is not good. It should do you no good. All you do comes to yourself, as you said. So what you do today might come back to you tomorrow. Because you see, in most cases, when you do it, you fear to be free. Because you fear they will hurt you. So please, if you're watching here and you know you carry that, please stop it, because it will do you no good. We would like to say thank you for following us. May God bless you. Bye.